Hey everyone, and welcome to another movie review. The movie that we will be discussing today is going to be a very unique movie that has hit on the Roku channel, did not hit theaters. And I mean, it's a very unique story in the way that it's told. And if you have any idea of what I'm talking about, that is, of course, Weird, the Al Yankovic story.
Hello there, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and children.
Now, in case if you were wondering, yes, this is very much a Weird Al Yankovic, I guess, biography of a movie, a biopic of his life. It was actually written by Weird Al himself, as well as the director Eric Appel. It does star, of course, Daniel Radcliffe. It does have Lin-Manuel Miranda in the film as well. Rainn Wilson is in there. Julianne Nicholson, Diedrich Bader, and a few other surprise cameos. I know Jack Black is in it too. He does a little cameo there too. And when I say that it's very unique storytelling, I mean that as a literal thing. Now with this movie, it does depict and goes through the story of Weird Al growing up and everything that he has to showcase to the world of how he was raised. But at the same time, it's very much of a parody of a bioflick, because there is some outrageous things that do happen in this film itself, that it actually plays jokes on its own and makes fun of not only the life that he possibly grew up in, but also, makes fun at the type of movie that biography movies or biopics are done. Now, I guess a perfect example of this is the whole thing Madonna. He came out and saying on a actual interview that he only knew Madonna, I think it was like a week or possibly a day or a month, something like that, that he was acquaintances of, and he was not dating but friends with. But in the film, he's actually dating her for a very long period of time, to the point that he rescues her. Not saying by who, but she does get kidnapped in the film, and he has basically a Rambo-esque storytelling of how he saved her. And that's exactly what this film is it doesn't take itself seriously at all. And I love that about this movie, because of the fact that it's different from the other movies that we've seen about musicians, like The Doors, like, of course, Rocket Man, that's based on Elton John, or Queen, or which is Bohemian Rhapsody movie. Many of those films that we've been gathered through recently or throughout the years, like The Doors, it kind of just is completely polar opposite of what we got from those films. And it's refreshing in that sense, because it doesn't take itself seriously. Not only that, but Weird Al does do a little brief cameo of here on the film itself. And the whole time you're just watching it and it's fun, it's enjoying. Daniel Radcliffe sells that. And to the point of, they do throw a little bit of some of the funny controversy that he's had, like with Coolio, may he rest in peace, but also with the other things like Michael Jackson is in there too. And well, may he rest in peace as well. But really, this film I highly recommend, just because of the fact that it's a fun flick. You know somewhat of the history of Weird Al, though you don't know the full gist of it, because at some cases it is hard to tell on whether or not what's true or what's fake. But all in all, as far as storytelling goes, Weird Al, while he wrote the actual screenplay, does a very great job at doing this. Now, I don't know of any other flicks that he may have written or done the screenplays for, but if this is his first one, he did it, again, very well. It was very thorough, as well as definitely kept your attention throughout the film. This is very unique for Daniel Radcliffe, though he has done some weird flicks in the past, very much sort of artistry films. I mean, take a look at Horns. It's very much a horror, but also like a different type of storytelling as far as that film goes. But he does a bang up job on this. I mean, all the cast do, and there's other surprise actual featurettes that I was not expecting. So overall, I enjoyed it. I think you will too, if you do like biopics, especially if you love Weird Al, because there's a lot of him in this film. And I don't mean that because of the sense that, this is a film about him, but a lot of his characteristics, a lot of his humor is in this film. So if you like him at all, even by the slightest, then you're going to have fun with it. You're going to enjoy it. And, Maybe this movie comes out on Blu-ray or 4K. You just never know. But if it does, I'm sure you would want to pick it up. It's probably not one that I'm going to jump at as soon as it, comes out, but maybe down the road. But all in all, what did you guys think? Did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Have you even seen it? Do you have a chance to go on Roku? Because if you do, it is worth that aspect of it. But let us know down in the comments, and don't forget to follow us as well as our merchandise store below, because we do have a new shirt out for Sell Me a Movie directly. So go ahead and check that shirt out, show support, and subscribe to the YouTube channel down below. And with that in mind, we'll see you next time.